Listen to me very carefully, because what I am about to tell you will either save your financial life in retirement, or the lack of it will cost you everything you have worked so hard to build. You are standing at the edge of the most beautiful phase of your life, or at least it should be. You've done the hard work. You've saved in your 401k, you've tucked money away in your IRAs, and you've watched the stock market ride up and down for decades. But now, the game changes. The day you stop working, the way you handle money has to completely flip on its head. I want you to ask yourself a very serious question. What happens to your peace of mind when the stock market drops 20% in the exact same year you retire? I will tell you what happens. Panic sets in. Fear paralyzes you. You look at your portfolio statement, you see your life savings dwindling, and you realize you still have to pay the electric bill, you still have to buy groceries, and you still have to pay for your healthcare premiums. So what do? Out of pure desperation, you are forced to sell your mutual funds or your stocks at the absolute bottom of the market just to get the cash to live on. You are locking in those losses, destroying the longevity of your nest egg, and stealing from your own future. That is called sequence of returns risk, and it is the single biggest threat to your retirement survival. This is exactly why you need a dedicated retirement bank. Now, when I say a retirement bank, I am not talking about finding a new building down the street with a different logo. I am talking about establishing a strict, intentional banking strategy that separates your investment world from your everyday living world. During your working years, your primary bank account was a sorting mechanism. Your paycheck came in, your bills went out, and whatever was left went into savings. In retirement, your bank account cannot just be a sorting mechanism anymore. It has to become a protective shield. It becomes the operational command center for your dignity. Think about the sheer terror of not having a steady paycheck. For 40 years, you knew that every 2 weeks, money was landing in your account. That certainty gave you permission to sleep at night. The moment you retire, that regular paycheck vanishes. Even if you have millions of dollars in an investment account, the psychological trauma of seeing money only go out and never come in will break you. It causes retirees to live in a state of artificial poverty, freezing up and refusing to spend money on the things they actually enjoy because they are terrified they will run out. The question you must answer right now is, how do I recreate that paycheck safely, without exposing my daily bread to the whims of Wall Street? The answer is to set up a 3-bucket banking system, starting with your dedicated retirement bank. This is your actionable takeaway today, and I want you to write this down. You need to open a high-yield savings account and a linked checking account at an institution entirely separate from where you do your long-term investing. This is your bucket number 1, your immediate needs bucket. Before you even think about retiring, you must fund this retirement bank with 1 to 2 full years of your essential living expenses. You calculate exactly what it costs for you to live, your housing, your food, your insurance, your taxes, and you subtract what you are guaranteed to receive from predictable sources like Social Security or a pension. Whatever the gap is, that is the amount that must sit in cash, liquid and completely safe, inside your retirement bank. I know exactly what some of you are thinking. You are saying, Susie, cash doesn't grow. I'm losing out on the stock market. I'm letting inflation eat away at my money. Listen to me, in the first few years of retirement, cash is not an investment for growth. Cash is an insurance policy for your sanity. When you have 2 years of your living expenses sitting safely in a high-yield account earning a solid, guaranteed return, completely insulated from market crashes, something magical happens. The stock market can drop 500 points in a single day, the headlines can scream disaster, and you can look at the TV, smile, and change the channel. Why? Because you know that no matter what Wall Street does today, tomorrow, or next month, your bills are paid for the next 24 months. You have bought yourself the most valuable asset in existence, time. Time for the market to recover, time for your long-term investments to grow, and time to breathe. Once that protective buffer is set up in your retirement bank, you establish the automated paycheck flow. You set up a recurring, monthly transfer from your high-yield savings account into your retirement checking account on the exact same day every single month. If you need $3,000 a month to bridge the gap, then $3,000 moves automatically. Voila, you have officially recreated your paycheck. Your brain registers the regular deposit, the anxiety melts away, and you can structure your lifestyle with absolute clarity. You then use your midterm and long-term investment accounts, your buckets 2 and 3, to periodically refill that retirement bank when the market is up. You harvest gains from your winning investments during good years and pour them back into your safe cash reserve. If the market enters a brutal downturn, you leave your investments completely alone, let them ride out the storm, and you quietly live off the cash sitting in your retirement bank until the sun comes out again. Do not wait until the day you hand in your retirement papers to try and figure this out. The transition from accumulation to distribution is a psychological minefield. If you do not have a clear, safe, organized container for your cash before you cross that finish line, the fear will dictate your choices, and fear always leads to expensive financial mistakes. Take control of your future right now. Open that dedicated account. Secure your 1 to 2 years of cash. Recreate your paycheck, protect your hard-earned investments from forced liquidation, and give yourself the ultimate retirement gift, the financial freedom to truly enjoy the fruits of your labor without fear. You have earned this money. Now, protect it, stand in your power, and manage it with the respect it deserves.